Good evening, everyone. We are Group 5, and today we're going to show you. So, what is NFT? NFT, called non-fungible token, is an encrypted digital certification supported by blockchain technology, which is used to record ownership of virtual digital assets such as artwork or collections. It's unique, irreplaceable, indivisible, programmable, traceable, and can keep forever. Based on the above, NFT can realize the copyright confirmation of digital assets, realize the transaction and calculation of digital assets, and provide users with a variety of consumer values, such as collectibility, investment, and functionality, and form a very, very important part of the meta-cosmic economic system. It can be pictures, paper money, or other things, but it can only belong to you. So that's why we invest in it. NFT has really a hot topic in recent years. We can also see from the table that this is the number of active user and transaction value in the recent years. And then, according to the report of TechNavio, the market of NFT is expected to go up about $147 billion from 2021 to 2026, at a compound average growth rate of about 35%, and 43% of the market growth will originate from APEC.
Hi, I am Chen Zhixiang. Now I will introduce the underlying technology of NFT, blockchain. In 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, introduced blockchain technology. Blockchain is a type of ledger technology that stores and records data. It is a collection of data blocks linked together by a unique code known as a hash that differentiates each block from the others. Thousands of transactions can fit into a single block. A network of nodes, which is a decentralized computer network, will recognize new information such as this transaction data and store it in a new block body which is packed by miners. All information from the past is inextricably linked because each new block includes a reference hash to the prior block. The blockchain is dispersed across the network, and the network establishes consensus by validating and producing new blocks. When a miner or a supernode uses the consensus procedure to complete the block, it broadcasts it to the whole network using P2P protocol, a distributed network protocol, and each node updates its information after the broadcast is confirmed. On the blockchain, NFT is deployed through smart contracts such as ERC-721 and ERC-1155. A smart contract is a set of code which can be used to create and transform data or tokens on the blockchain of which it is a part. The concept is powerful because it allows users to safely encode rules for any form of transaction and even construct limited edition assets with customized functionality. The agreement is automatically executed when the terms of this digital agreement are met, without the involvement of a third party. Smart contracts are similar to vending machines in that the user selects the desired item and enters the appropriate currency, and the vending machine confirms the amount and releases the item as needed. The blockchain was designed for decentralized, distributed bookkeeping, with each transaction address in NFT is unique, open, and transparent. Each time an NFT is transferred or created, the action is permanently recorded on the blockchain and timestamped, meaning it's possible to trace any single NFT right back to its genesis. The data packaged into a block is proven to be tamper-proof on a blockchain, and will be stored on the chain indefinitely. Once the NFT data information is confirmed, it cannot be changed unless 51% of the node's information have been changed.
Hey guys, I am Yiwen. The birth and continuation of a technology is always to solve a certain type of problem. Now that we know what NFT is, but what problem does NFT actually solve? We think it can be summarized as to achieve decentralized authentication and trading of assets. Traditional centralized institutions can already fully realize authentication and transactions, such as banks, auction houses, exchanges, and other institutions. Why do people still need NFT technology? We have two perspectives. From the perspective of authentication, the core reason is due to the intemperable and permanence of assets. Based on the open data transaction process and blockchain technology, the assets uploaded to the chain belong to the individual of the address, instead of any organization, and have full control and disposal rights. But the accounts and data stored in a centralized organization have the risk of being blocked and tampered with. Imagine what will happen once the organization disappears. From the perspective of the transaction, in addition to non-temporable, publicly traceable, but also due to cost factors, centralized institutions have its intermediate costs, while NFT based on the blockchain, which is a trust-based machine, eliminating intermediate costs. To this point, you may wonder, since the NFT advantages are so obvious, why hasn't it replaced centralized institutions? Because of the impossible triangle about scalability, decentralization, and security. In general, only two could be achieved. The current NFT-based blockchain technology pursues more decentralization and security, sacrificing execution efficiency. For example, Bitcoin uses the Paul consensus mechanism to process 7 transactions per second, and each transaction taking nearly an hour to confirm, while centralized institutions' Visa network will process over 200 billion transactions in 2020, with an average of more than 6,000 transactions per second, and Alipay processes nearly 1 million transactions per second at its peak. Therefore, centralized institutions also have their advantages. Alternatively, some multi-chain blockchain platforms such as Other allow child chain transactions to be removed from the system, even though the hash is contained in the parent chain, which loses security to some extent. In short, we need to choose solutions based on the business models and targets, rather than just decentralization. Of course, with the upgrade of Ethernet 2.0, the improvement of consensus mechanism, and the launch of various blockchain layer 2 based sidechains and high-speed chains, it's believed that the problems could be partly solved and the usage scenario of NFT could be further extended.
Hi, this is Robert. In this part, we will analyze why NFT become popular again in 2021. Since NFT is not a new concept, it has been released by 2014. Let's starting from the external reason. As we all know, the concept of metaverse started to catch fire last year. This is because COVID affected people's life. Connection in the physical world gradually get awakened. Thus, people tend to move online, and the need for interaction in the virtual world is getting strengthened. This time, the metaverse made everyone turn attention to the virtual world. Starting from the Facebook's name, changing to Meta, the concept became known by public, followed by the various large companies like Coke, Nike, Adidas announced they step into metaverse area too. The updated hardware in recent years are also very important reasons. It is lower the threshold of aggregate trading platform and the development of decentralized storage technology. They help NFT market with a perfect equality. Besides, with addition of well-known brands and celebrities, NFT appeared in public eyes and gradually become a new model of social. In addition to external factors, The NFT market also has many benefits. Like, it represents ownership, and the item can be registered as copyright through NFT, which cannot be copied, modified, and become the unique existence. Each string of code can be directly traced, and NFTs give the intermediate process, helping creators directly resell their work online to get a higher income.
Hi everyone, I'm Chen Beilei. Next, I want to introduce two trends of NFT. First, the types of NFT will become more diverse. More and more games, artwork, finance, music, real assets, identity proof, and fashion will be included, and the NFT market will become very diverse in the future. Second, the user attribute of NFT assets will be stronger. In the Web 1 era, content was provided by companies, and users paid to use valuable content, and companies profited in this way. In the Web 2 era, UGC gradually emerged, and internet companies played the role of platform, with revenues shared by the company and users. In the Web 3 era, individual creation is the future trend. NFT as a value carrier, users become the core of content, value generation and capture. The right of creation and the right of revenue will return to the users. The interests captured by the platform in this process and the control over the content will be significantly reduced. While looking forward to the bright future of NFT, we cannot ignore some existing limitations. First is value uncertainty. In a sense, NFT is a speculative investment. In March of last year, cryptocurrency entrepreneur Sina Esteban bought an NFT made from first tweet posted by Twitter founder Jack Dorsey in 2006 for $2.9 million. And in April of this year, he hopes to sell the NFT for more than $48 million. But by the end of the first offer period, only 7 offers have been received, with the highest offer being about $280, a devaluation of 99%. Second, NFT may be stolen. It is vulnerable to various security breaches and attacks. In addition, if the owner's private key is leaked, NFT may be stolen. On April 1, 2022, Chinese star J.Joe posted on social media his NFT was casted by a phishing site and emphasized it wasn't a joke. After transfer from J's address, it changed hands several times in just 1 hour. Third, physical art cannot be digitized through NFT, such as sculpture, because they are 3D objects in the real world, while NFT is a digital asset that exists only on the blockchain. Finally, any record that goes into blockchain requires high-end computing and assumes a lot of energy. A recent study by the University of Cambridge shows that blockchain is an energy-intensive technology, and increased crypto mining and blockchain activity has increased global warming by 2%.
So, what's the future of NFT? It's coming, and let's see.